My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Hearthstone Ranked. We're going to be playing a little bit more of that kind of cutthroat rogue deck that we've been heavily favouring so very much. Just turn down the audio on my end. Now, this is recorded on Easter! Yes, it's Easter today. 420 praise it, I think. Just an absurd amount of chocolate off to the side here, so I'm gonna feel horrible after I wolf all of that down in one sitting. So we're back down to rank 17. There's only 10 days left in this season. Can we at the very least get to 10 before the end of the season? Depends on how many videos I record. So, very least, I'm gonna try and record 2 today. So, what do we not want to see as this deck? We don't want to see heavy rush, and we don't want to see heavy taunt. That's about it. Okay, Eviscerate goes back, so does the Assassin's Blade. Ardent Squire is exactly what I'm looking for in an opening hand. Now, if only I could get a Defias Ringleader and a Lepinome. Close enough. You know, I got 0 of the 2 things that I asked for, but it was still pretty close, so greetings. I'll greet him. I'll greet him back. You know, I'm a very nice person. I'll act like it. Ooh. Okay, so Coin Totem is fine by me. Especially when you get the Searing Totem. No 2-drop? No 2-drop, yes! Remove it for free! So that's super value, because we did get the coin, actually, without playing any cards. And we didn't screw up our tempo, because we just didn't have a play that turn anyway. So now he moves into turn 2, anything he casts, hopefully it only has... That was going to be, hopefully it only has 2 health, so that I can kill it. But I was going to be killing it with the Argent Squire and my daggers. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening now. So if he can't kill either of those, this is a really strong defender of Argus next turn. Especially because it'll be a 2-2 with Divine Shield. Oh, I love it. This is looking really good for me. And I have an Azure Drake to come out next turn for a card draw, and then a Loot Hoarder, which will also draw a card as soon as it manages to die. This is really good because it's very solid against a Lightning Storm, if he wants to try and clear my board, because it only kills the Ardent Squire's shield. It won't kill the Harvest Golem. Okie dokie. What do I actually want to do here? Because I do want to play around that Lightning Storm, so I don't want to drop the health of either of these. I think I actually want a Dagger. And because it's looking like he can't kill the Harvest Golem... Actually, no. I don't want to buff up the Harvest Golem, because then I've got too much value on the Harvest Golem, and he can just easily hex it or something like that. So I'll put that there.
Here we go.
And I'll ignore the Healing Totem, because it's very unlikely that he plays something that actually combos with the Healing Totem this turn. He'd need like an Injured Blade Master or something like that. There we go. Okay. Sorry, the jacket was hanging on the back of my chair and it was just annoying me a little. Perfect. So, it was the correct decision. Yes. Because now he has to use 2 kind of deal with things spells, rather than just the 1.
Here we go.
Okay. And then just infinitely go to the face. So I'm not particularly perturbed at this point if he were to, you know, even get a Wrath of Air Totem and then Lightning Storm. Because I'll still be drawing a card, I have a Harvest Golem in my hand, I've done a lot of damage, and he's very unlikely to kill the Azure Drake even off the back of that play. And he's even unlikely just to get a Wrath of Air totem for it, so... we are very likely to win this game. We are very heavily favored. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, that's not gonna help you.
Let the pain
Much.
speak to me.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 direct damage this turn because I have to use 2 of my damage to clear out the Stoneclaw Totem. Ah, Eviscerate. So I have 8 direct damage. Hang on. I can have a total of 10 direct damage if I sap this, and then the Eviscerate kills him.
Fight. I fight.
Hey, give me that!
Whee!
Well played.
Awesome! Always good to see. First win of the day. And we're back up to Questing Warrior. Part of the reason we dropped from Questing Warrior was because of the disconnection. And there are apparently server issues today, so let's just hope we don't run into that exact same issue again. I'm hoping. Are you hoping? I've got my fingers crossed. Cross them with me. I'm gonna do what those kids shows do, where they're like, oh, put your hands up, are you putting your hands up? And then they wait like 3 seconds and say, good work on putting your hands up. They just assume automatically that you've done what they've asked. Because you are an obedient child.
Valera,
Goddamn Dora.
undoing. The light shall bring victory.
Right, Defias Ringleader. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I don't have anything to combo into the Defias Ringleader. Might have to play him naked. Ooh. Really depends on what he plays. Oh man, I just want to backstab. Greetings. I'll greet you.
The pleasure is mine.
So what I don't want to see, a Northshire Cleric. Oh good, no Northshire Cleric. That's a backstab. I'm going to go for the greedy play. And the greedy play is I want both of my I want both of the Defias Ringleaders when I play it. I want the Defias Ringleader. I want this is our town, scrub. Yeah, beat it. I want both of those. Okay.
Here we go.
Yes, we have minions on the board. It is a good day.
My eyes are open.
Okay, so daggers, backstab, kill, Defias Ringleader, attack. He's still 1 turn off from Holy Nova. So he's moving into turn 4 here. And he coined out that Thought Steal, so he doesn't have a... thank you.
Thanks.
He doesn't have the coin to Holy Nova this turn. Mind Games would have sucked, but it looks like he doesn't have that. So I'll probably trade my 2-1 for that. Any other play I'd like to make instead? No. Now, I want to split the value just like I did last time, but then the problem is that the Defias Ringleader still dies to Holy Nova, and the Harvest Golem, if I buff it up with Cold Blood, dies to death. It can be silenced really easily, it can be stolen. I don't like any of those options, so actually what I'm going to do
Here we
is
go.
hit, recreate my daggers, attack, attack. I'm going to keep the Cold Blood back. Now, the reason I'm keeping the Cold Blood back is because since it's a combo card, if I play the Argent's Commander, for instance, I can then put it on the Argent Commander for a +4, and I can have a 8-2 with Charge and Divine Shield. Okay. So that didn't really clear any elements. I personally would have attacked the other ones so that you only have 1 element left on the board. So let's just rush in with a big amount of damage. I mean, we have an Argent Commander and a Cold Blood. We have an Eviscerate and we have SI7 Agent. We have so much direct damage right now that it's cray. It insane, y'all. Now, he does need to remove the Divine Shield before he can get the world's best Holy Nova.
Blade.
Well played.
And the Argent Commander is also very, thankfully, 4 health. So it's not going to be Shadow Word Death, it's not going to be Shadow Word Pained. Unless he can buff its damage somehow. So we're pretty safe. We are pretty safe for the moment. Does 4 damage to himself. Can he heal himself? Oh, okay. That is a healing spell. Now, I'm not going to run out the Argent Commander, actually, because I can just as easily...
This guy's toast.
No. I was wondering whether it would be correct to use the SI7 agent to do 2 damage to my Lepidome in order to kill him.
Here we go.
This guy's toast.
Job done. Okay. Because with the Dark Iron Dwarf and the SI7 agent, just to digress, I have not only a setup for the combo on the SI7 agent, but I also have, efficient use of my mana. Unless he can make this a taunt, he loses. Ooh, is this a combo deck? Have you got a Sun Fury Protector or something? Nope. Well played.
Well played.
Pretty sure the Light Wells trigger at the start of your turn rather than at the end of it, so that's a fair enough concede. Hey, we finished a quest. Just 5 gold off getting back into that arena. 5 measly gold. And one more game, and we will be solidly in the ranks of 15. Oh yes. Feels good. Of course, it would feel better if, we got into 14 by the end of this episode. We'd have to probably win both of our next games.
Valir versus Anduin.
But,
Light shall bring victory.
Watch.
I don't think that's entirely impossible. Right. Argus, Sap, and that go back. So I am playing second, so I do have the coin into Defias possibility. That's not a coin into Defias, but I probably will coin out a Loot Hoarder. Don't play a Northshire Cleric, don't play a Northshire Cleric, don't play a Northshire... He didn't play a Northshire Cleric, guys!
Mind if I roll need?
Just because, if he wants to deal with the Loot Hoarder, then... I might draw into some early plays. If he doesn't want to deal with the Loot Hoarder, I'll just do a casual some damage.
Hey, give me that. Mind if I roll need?
And on top of that, these are going to be pretty much dead weight later in the game for actually attacking, because there's just too many things he'll be able to do to deal with them. What would suck? That does not suck. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Hey, give me that. Hey, give me that.
Now, it would have been correct for me to trade in the Loot Hoarder first. And the reason I would have wanted to do that is just in case I drew something that was a better play. But the SI7 agent with no combo is not a better play. So it's Dark Iron Dwarf this time. Any reason I want to change that? Nope.
Hey, give me that.
Okie dokie. Man, the Dark Iron Dwarf is such a solid card at a 4/4 for 4 that gives 2 damage to another creature for a turn. It used to give 2 damage to another creature infinitely. It would just let them continue having those stats. And that was just absurdly powerful. But even past the buff, it's still pretty powerful.
This is our time, scrub.
Man.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay, so how do I want to take down the Mountain Giants? So, Backstab, Eviscerate, and the SI7 agent takes it down. And yeah, I'll do that.
This guy's
SI7 agents. Now, I actually don't want to make my Dark Iron Dwarf vulnerable to Holy Nova. So what I'm going to do is actually sacrifice my Loot Hoarder. Draw a card. That Deadly Poison is going to be really good for me, actually, because I do have an Assassin's Blade. So Assassin's Blade, Deadly Poison, a 5 attack weapon for 4, with 4 strikes. What? Are you kidding me?
Shields up.
This is absurd. Well, at the very least I can deal with it. Man, do I want to... You know what? Actually, I'll hit it with my face.
Here we go.
Hitting it with my face means I get to use the SI7 agent to kill it instead. Now I'm open to a Holy Nova. This looks like a handlock priest? New meta, guys. This is insane. So next turn I can Azure Drake into a Defias Ringleader? Possibility. Okay, so we can tell at this point that he... Oh, Holy Nova now? Okay, so he does have the Holy Nova, just not in a useful position.
Here
Pew!
we go.
Drake. Oh, whoa, that was almost horrible. Defias Ringleader, populate that board. He's just used a Holy Nova, it's very unlikely he's holding the second. It's still possible. Yep, that's what he's got to do. He's just got to try and heal himself every turn now. Because I can just murder the fuck out. I can mutilate this guy. Turn through. Nope, don't want to play that. So...
This guy's toast.
Looking at me.
Here we
So, we have something really cool we can do. If we only manage to get through 5 damage next turn. Just imagine a situation where we can only hit him with 5 damage. We can put out the Leper Gnome and then kill the Leper Gnome with Backstab in order to do the final 2 damage. In fact, because he's probably going to heal himself again somehow.
My shield for Argus.
Yeah, that's not going to stop me from killing you. That's still not going to stop me from killing you. Oh, sap at the perfect time. So, actually, just so I can do this in a really, really flashy way, I'm gonna shit! Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's such a shame, guys. Where we were going with that was put out the Leper Gnome, sap it back to his hand, and then hit him in the face with our weapon and backstab our Leper Gnome. Man. At the very least, it doesn't look like the server issues are affecting us. Booyah, that's awesome.
Valera.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory on deck.
Damn, I'm going first. Okay, so... do I even want to keep one of these Defenders of Argus? Because... it can be a solid 4-play if I manage to populate the board, but I don't think it will be. I don't like that, Joel. Nope. I was really hoping for a Leper Gnome or an Argent Squire there. Don't coin out Armor Smith. That would probably be...
Mind if I roll need?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can Dagger Mastery to kill it. Do I want to?
Mind if I roll need?
No. I'm gonna... this just means that I've got another chance to draw a card. To get the, you know, backstab or something like that, so I can combo the Defias. Okay. But he didn't play a minion, so now I can't combo anyway. Oh, hey!
Mind if I roll need?
Nice to see you! Loot Hoarder. These Loot Hoarders have been doing incredible work for me recently. No, Amani's a 4. Okay. I'm fine with that. Backstab, Defias, daggers, and I won't attack. The reason I'm not going to attack is because if I just suddenly need to do 3 damage anyway, I'm going to be able to be putting the Deadly Poison on it, and I'll still have 2 strike from it. Harvest Golem. That's... not worried about Harvest Golem. Should I just attack straight past it? So I'm considering that I can Defender of Argus these guys. What do I actually want to do here? So I can kill it, but that would involve using the Dark Iron Dwarf and then my daggers.
So many.
You know, I'll actually do that. And I don't have really good reasoning behind this play, it's just that it seemed right, it felt right. Now, one of the really good things about that play is that next turn we have the option for the Assassin's Blade plus Deadly Poison, which is the double Reaper. He is burning a lot of cards for this removal. Wow. Yeah, man, I'll take the board advantage. If you don't want it, I'll take it. Ooh. I was considering just Assassin's Blade, Deadly Poison, attack to the face, but it's your Drake.
Here we go.
Can't pass up that Azure Drake. It even survives against the Fiery War Axe. So if he wants to replace that Fiery War Axe with a Arcanite Reaper, he's more than welcome to. So he keeps armoring up and protecting himself. Is he trying to protect a combo? Does he think he's going to save himself with a combo? I really don't know what's going on with this guy's deck, unfortunately, so I'm just going to play it safe. Next turn would be really nice to have a Defender of Argus out. Yep, there's your Reaper. Just attack to the face. Don't even try and kill my Azure Drake. Oh, poo. Well, as the famous philosopher Mick Jagger once said, you can't always get what you want. If you try sometimes, you might just find that you get what you need. So this is my ultimately incredibly better than your Arcanite Reaper tiny Assassin's Blade. Such DPS, very wow, many attack, such kill. So we have 4 surprise damage out of nowhere. It looks like he doesn't have a way to remove my weapon. Man, if I got that belongs in a museum, I'd be really sad. Well played.
Here we go.
And then eviscerate for 5. Well played again. So, just in case anyone's wondering, yes, it would have been correct to play the Azure Drake there first. Maybe I would have put the Cold Blood on my guy. You know, could have changed a few of my plays. But really, are we gonna talk about that? He was dead. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. There's just an absurd amount of chocolate next to me, and I just don't have the self-control.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Don't Mana Worm.
Mind if I roll
It's fair enough. I called don't do X a number of times, and then they didn't do X, so, you know. X gave it to me. That's interesting. Argent Squire into Defias Ringleader.
The light protects you.
Yeah, beat it.
Now, he didn't really get value out of that Fire Blast, because I did draw a card, so it's just... the card advantage stays the same. And it stops his tempo a little bit as well. So, 4 mana, Mirror Image... that also sucks. How can I kill that without losing too many things? Well, I do have the 2 damage from the SI7 Agent, by playing the Ardent Squire into SI7 Agent, so then I only had to sacrifice one of my things. That looks like the correct play. Especially because he's so many turns from decent board removal.
I fight.
Looking at me.
Now, the reason I didn't run the Defias Ringleader into the Mana Worm is because I can't really do anything to the Mana Worm yet, so why bother? So I got a pretty big board, pretty early as well. Now, the fact that he has the Mana Worm, and the fact that he had a Mana Worm in his opening hand, leads me to believe he probably has 2 of them. He might have a heavy early spells deck, just to back it up. No matter what you do, I'm going to get pretty good trades on this board. You can attack literally any of these and I'll get better trades than you. Oh, you can attack none of them, because you know I'll get better trades than you. Ooh, this presents me with really good value. Now what can I do? I probably want to keep the Divine Shield on the Argent Squire. So... I'll do that.
You're looking at me.
And now he's moving into turn 5. He has used his coin, so he's not going to Blizzard me here. And, you know, all of our higher value targets are at least 2 spaces from other high value targets, so Cone of Cold won't be horrible either. Cone of Cold costing 4, so he's not going to be able to cast it now. Yay! This is all very good so far. Very, very good. This is going to be our final match, so hey, if we succeed here, guess what? We did it, guys. Do I want to clear that with my... Argent Commander? No, because then the Argent Commander loses the shield. You know, I'll actually trade in my card. I don't want the Argent Commander to lose the shield, because if it lost the shield, this turn a Blizzard would wreck my board. But instead, this turn a Blizzard just knocks the shields off both of my Argents. Rather than, you know, obliterating me. And if he doesn't Blizzard, next turn I'm still pretty safe against Flamestrike even.
To do.
Now, if he does try to remove the Divine Shields from both of these creatures, with whatever he can do, then I know he's very likely to be Flamestriking next turn. Of course, regardless of what I do, he's very likely to... Frostbolt? Same target? This doesn't look like a...
To Northrend! Victory!
I kind of want to trade both of these for that,
I fight.
but that's actually too safe of a play for my deck. Now, I don't usually talk about a play being too safe, but it's possible. We just need an Eviscerate, so when we play the Azure Drake next turn, we'll draw a card. We also draw a card just before that. 2 chances to draw either of my Eviscerates for 5
Well played.
damage. It worked out. Our strats worked out, guys. And we managed to win. Hell, we even got to 14. And just over 30 minutes recorded as well. So, that'll be the end of this episode. That was an incredibly successful run. Hell, we might even make it to 5 before the end of the season? I don't know. I'll try at my very least. I will try my very best. So, that's been the Cutthroat Rogue. I've been Rhapsody. That's been Hearthstone Ranked as well, just in case you were wondering what the game you've been watching this entire time is, and hopefully, you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.